Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more news from the Golden State Warriors, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Coach Steve Kerr is confident in the Warriors squad, due to the decision of games in training camp and preseason games. The Warriors want to restore their dynasty and are still willing to sign another big star and become favorites again. Rumors: Miami Heat star is a candidate to play for the Warriors. There's no denying that at this point, the GOAT shooter has a few more years left in him before he calls time in his decorated career. This is exactly why the Golden State Warriors must do everything they can to make the most out of Curry's remaining prime years. What we've seen from the Dubs over the past couple of years does not exactly inspire overwhelming confidence in terms of a potential challenge this season. Their rather lackluster offseason also points to the notion that they might need more than just a Buddy Hield to seriously contend for a title in 2024-25. According to Grant Hughes of Bleacher Report, a guy like Jimmy Butler could be exactly the player the Warriors need. Pairing a bona fide all-star like Butler alongside Curry could potentially be the high-risk, high-reward blockbuster deal that could change everything for Golden State. Butler's demonstrated excellence in the biggest games would certainly have appeal to a Dubs team that may only have one last ride in it, if that, Hughes wrote. Of course, Butler also comes with massive financial concerns. He'll hit free agency after 2024-25, assuming he declines his player option, and will likely want a pricey extension. Miami Heat forward Jimmy Butler. Bill Striker main images. Butler is 35, and like Curry, his championship window is coming to a close as well. However, we've all seen what the five-time All-NBA forward is capable of when he's healthy, especially when it comes to the postseason. This is also why he won't come for cheap. Assuming that the Miami Heat somehow become amenable to parting ways with their cornerstone superstar, you can be sure that Pat Riley will be asking for a hefty price. The good news for the Warriors is that they have the necessary assets to pull off a deal. Golden State has multiple first-round picks at their disposal, as well as a potential trade centerpiece in Jonathan Kuminga. It's a high price to pay for sure, but this might just be the type of high-risk, high-reward blockbuster deal the Dubs must be willing to do if they're serious about putting Curry in a position to win his fifth championship ring. As Hughes pointed out, Butler does come with inherent risks. The six-time All-Star is currently on a 3-year, $146.4 million deal which expires at the end of the upcoming season. He has a player option for 2025-26. Should the Warriors trade for him, they might need to break the bank to get the 6'7" forward to sign an extension next summer. It's an undeniably massive gamble for Golden State, but one that might be necessary at this point. Warriors have seemingly unearthed new backcourt. The Golden State Warriors entered training camp with 3 candidates for Stephen Curry's backcourt partner: second-year guard Brandon Podziemski, veteran sharpshooter Buddy Hield, and DeAnthony Melton. Following a week of intense scrimmages and one preseason game, it appears Melton has won the starting shooting guard spot, at least for now. During Saturday's preseason win over the Clippers, Melton showed his versatility on both ends of the floor and earned Kerr's praise for his chemistry with Curry. "They look great together," Kerr said of Curry and Melton. "I know Steph didn't shoot well, but they look for each other. DeAnthony's a really good shooter, but also a playmaker and gets in the mix on everything defensively. I'm a really big fan of DeAnthony, and I really like the depth of our offense." According to The Athletic's Anthony Slater, Melton is the early favorite to start alongside Curry when the Warriors kick off their 2024-25 campaign against the Blazers on October 23. One of the key reasons for Kerr to prefer Melton over Podziemski and Hield is his defense. For years, Klay Thompson took on the difficult backcourt defensive assignments on behalf of Curry, allowing his fellow Splash brother to focus more on the offensive side of the ball. That's precisely why Thompson's departure meant the Warriors needed to find a defensive-minded backcourt partner for Curry. Melton himself has embraced the role of becoming Golden State's go-to perimeter defender. Speaking to the media last week, the 26-year-old said he plans to shine as a defensive stopper for the Warriors. "I love defense. I love playing defense. I love getting steals. I love getting stops. It's always been my mantra. That's who I am," Melton said. To Podziemski's credit, the 21-year-old understands why Kerr would prioritize Melton over himself. After Saturday's preseason game, Pod said he's more focused on finishing games than starting them. "I take pride in leading the second group," he said, via Dalton Johnson of Yahoo Sports. As for Hield, it's easy to forget that the Bahamian sharpshooter has made the second most threes in the league since he entered the NBA. However, his defense has always been suspect, and the reason he's failed to land a consistent starting role in the league. The competition for the starting SG spot is a good problem for Kerr, especially if Podziemski builds off his impressive rookie campaign and Hield continues to make threes at his usual clip. For now, though, Melton is Thompson's replacement and Curry's new backcourt partner.